If you watch this thing frequently, I'm not wearing any sunglasses. It's like 4 a.m. I'm watching the World Baseball Classic game between my guys, Czech Republic, Jake Savicki, that's Czechoslovakia, and they're playing Japan. It's 0-0 in the top of the 8th right now. And I'm fired up, and I want to be able to see it back there on the computer. We're talking WBC. We're talking Scooble, only doing one start, wanting to do more, ends up not doing it. The backlash from the fans. We're talking Skeens' dominant performance, as always. Dominican Republic, Ohtani's still not a human. I'd like him to be a human, but he just keeps doing unhuman things, and it's crazy to me. Max Clark and Spencer Jones sent down to AAA. Connor Griffin's still alive up there in big league camp with the Pittsburgh Pirates. And does Mark DeRosa have the United States of America team wanting it a little too bad and not remembering to have some fun along the way? Because there's some teams here that I'm telling you, they look like they're having a blast. We're going into the bottom of the 8th. Czech versus Japan. It is 0-0. Pretty good. Good for the Czechs. I hope they win this one. I hope they win it. I want them to win it so bad. Those are my people. They do have 11 strikeouts through 8 innings, though. Kind of getting dominated. How many hits do they have? They got 2 hits. Not ideal. 2 hits, 1 walk, 11 Ks. The WBC is in full effect, and it's amazing. And I think it's showing us so many different things that baseball is and could be and should be. It's passion, it's excitement, and I think I'm not even going to talk too much on it. Just going to state the fact that it's amazing. And I think the MLB needs to get more involved with this somehow. I know they're involved. I don't know to what extent, but they got to be there. They got to take a bigger piece of this. They got to find a way in to like really, maybe it is MLB. I don't actually know. I just know that the World Baseball Classic is missing some of the best players in the world because insurance and this and that. Now, speaking of insurance, let's talk about Scooble real quick because so many fans are mad at him. And to those fans, I just want to say, you're a bunch of morons. You're a bunch of morons. Are you going to go, if you had the talent, if you had an ounce of the talent that Tarek Scooble has, an ounce, that dude is on the block this year to get $30 million and then probably sign for about $400 million. And you guys are pissed because you want him to go win a baseball tournament instead for the USA? You're pissed that he's not suiting it up again? He gave you one good dominant start, and now you're angry? Oh, my gosh. What do we have to do as Americans to not be this dumb? Not a single person out there online bashing Scooble for not pitching 2 games instead of 1 would forfeit generations of wealth in a $400 million contract. They wouldn't go play one more game with the USA and risk a possible injury and possible 4 or 5 generations of wealth for your family. You wouldn't do it. Why would you do it? The MLB is a business. It's a cutthroat business. You're up, you're down, you're cut, you're traded. Pack up all your whole life and move to Cincinnati. How about them apples? They don't care about you. The WBC, a tournament that rolls around every couple of years, and you want in the year that he is in a contract year, getting ready to sign the largest contract a pitcher has ever signed, and you're pissed and you're whining and you're calling him Scoobles should learn from these guys that are playing more than 1 game. No, he shouldn't. He's the best pitcher on planet Earth. He gave you 1 game. You're lucky he gave us that. 2028, when this thing rolls back around and his contract is secured, I guarantee he's going to be there the whole time. 100%. 100%. Or if it's the Olympics, he's in. The man is going to get his bag, which every single one of you red-blooded, blue-blooded Americans would do. He's doing the same thing you would do. Don't be stupid. Jeez. Skeens, 4 innings, 7 Ks, 1 walk, total domination tonight. Skeens is disgusting. We all know that. But his demeanor on that mound, he walks around like he knows he's as good as he is. And I love to see that because he doesn't strike me as a cocky guy. But when you're that good, You know you're that good. The stats tell you, the people tell you, the results tell you, everything tells you. It's like, yeah, you could be humble. That's great. But you know how good you are because the numbers don't lie. Neither do the garbage swings people take against you. Neither do the strikeouts that rack up every game. Skeens is the man. Skeens is the friggin' man. The USA won 5-3 against Mexico. It was a really good game. Mexico had the tying run at the plate to end the game. It was a good game. I think Duran, our guy Duran, 2 jacks. He was most of the offense. Might have been all the offense. Maybe it was a 2-run bomb and solo shot. I don't know. But he was the offense. But that Mexico team is scrappy, man. I would like to see them back here in a big game. I think they got a legit chance to win it. Now, the Dominican Republic, on January 6th, 2 months ago, I told you guys this team is going to hit the daylights out of the ball and they're going to win the whole thing. Are they going to win the whole thing? I don't know. Have they been hitting the daylights out of the ball? Yeah. It's been insane. It's been absolutely insane. My computer died back there. I can't see the Czech game. I will pull it up on my phone, just full transparency. I also found these sunglasses. I'll keep them on for the rest of the show. This is like a surprise, Out of all the shows I've done, I don't know, 70, maybe more. I think I've worn glasses for every single one of them. All right, where are we at? The Dominican Republic. They hit. They're going to hit. They're going to continue to hit. If the USA sees them, which I think would be in the semis, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the bracket exactly. If the U.S. sees the Dominican, I think the Dominican are going to win it. I don't think the United States pitching is as good on the field as it is on paper. Skubal, Skeens, our guy, everybody loves him. Giants. Oh, drawing a blank. What am I doing? How can I forget this guy? I love him. I'll come back to him. You guys know exactly who I'm talking about. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. I just don't know that they're as good as advertised, to be perfectly honest with you. And if they're not going to shut down the Dominican offense, if they're not going to shut it down, then what's going to happen is they're going to be in a slugfest. I don't see that going the United States' way. I just don't see it. I really don't. I think Mark DeRosa, when you look at all these teams out here, they all look like they're having a blast. Like they're just out there playing. The Dominicans, they're just playing. Venezuela, playing with so much passion. Puerto Rico, just playing the game, baby. This is what we do. You look at the United States guys, and I just feel like Mark DeRosa went with this like unfinished business. I want to finish this thing. We're going to win. And it's almost like when you want something so bad, you're not going to get it. You guys ever been there? Like you want this to happen so bad, but you want it so bad that it's almost like it can't happen now. Something's going to go wrong. I feel like that's where the United States is at. I'm not saying they're putting pressure on themselves, but I don't see as much joy and excitement out of them playing as I do we're on a mission. And I think this tournament is best won with joy and excitement, not being on a mission. I don't know that DeRosa, and I'm not in the clubhouse. I'm not anywhere. I've seen some highlights, so I could be totally wrong. And I'm not saying they have to be all, celebratory and do things they don't normally do, but the United States team looks bland to me compared to the rest of these teams. And in a tournament like this, it's 2 weeks. It's talent, chemistry, who's hot. And I just think all those little things play into being hot as a team. I really do. So, I don't know. Like I said, they scraped by 5-3. Tying run was at the plate in the 9th inning for Mexico. They did not convincingly put them away. The DR, on the other hand, has convincingly put everybody away that they've played so far. Now, Ohtani is just still, he's not human, man. He hits the grand slam and he hits the bomb, and it's like the bigger the stage, and I would argue that For him personally, the World Baseball Classic stage, the first time he was there, or last time he was there, whatever, that stage I would argue was bigger than the World Series. Oh, the standard yawn. I would argue that stage was bigger than the World Series for him because that's his country. He's on the mound for the last out against his teammate, the best player in baseball, Mike Trout. There was a lot to that. I would argue that was a bigger moment. But when you look at the World Series and the Dodgers and the pressure put on them, and specifically on Ohtani, the dude just shows up and handles pressure like nobody I've ever seen. It's like Michael Jordan when he took a game-winning shot and he missed it. You were like, what? What the hell was that? What do you mean he missed? It was like strange. Everybody else, if they missed, you're like, oh, of course, bummer. That would have been cool. They make it. You're like, whoa, he made it. Awesome. Ohtani is that Michael Jordan version of this. The bigger the moment, the bigger the fireworks from this guy. Oh, he's pitching and hitting in the World Series or whatever that was. I don't know. Was that the World Series? He's pitching and hitting in the World Series, and this dude just hit 3 tanks and threw, 7 innings with 10 Ks, 11 Ks. Like, what are you talking about? What are we talking about? And you can go back as far as you want and say, well, this guy did that. Today's baseball is the best it's ever been. It's not even close. You can't compare these guys to anybody past 30 years ago, maybe even 20. Seriously, might even be 20. These guys are unbelievable. So Ohtani, just checking in on him. He's still not human. He's still doing alien things. He's still doing inhuman things that shouldn't be done by humans. He's the best baseball player we are seeing in this generation right now. Save it on the Aaron Judge stuff. He's the greatest hitter we've seen. He plays right field. Cool. Get up on the mound, throw 100 miles an hour, do all that. You pitch as an ace on most any team in the league, and you hit like the best hitter in the league on any team in the league. You are the best player in baseball. This is a done deal. That's all there is to it. Let's just talk real quick about some prospects. The 3, I don't know about biggest prospects, but certainly most polarizing in Max Clark, Connor Griffin, and Spencer Jones. Max Clark, I don't think he's had a great spring. Oh, God, every time. I don't think he's had a great spring. Max Clark has not. So him getting sent down to me is not like, oh, man. I will comment real quick on the announcers talking about his jewelry and missing a fly ball in the sun. Like, number one, a fly ball in the sun is not always in your control. If you don't know, you put your glove up, you block the sun, and sometimes the ball's on a perfect path with the sun, which means when it's coming down, it doesn't matter that you're blocking the sun because you're also blocking the ball. And the only way to see the ball is to move your glove away from the sun. And if you do that, the sun blinds you. You never see the ball. You just can't see it. It is what it is. Did Max Clark miss a couple because of the sun? I think so. Did he miss one? Maybe it was or wasn't the sun. Who knows? But for these announcers to just like clearly find joy in the fact that he was wearing all these chains and made an error, 2 errors, 3 errors, whatever it was, get a life. I'm not a soft guy. I'm not like, oh, poor Max Clark. I don't give a shit. But give me a break as an announcer. How many times are you going to go, oh, the jewelry. Oh, look at him. All that bling on. Oh, he missed a fly ball. Hey, okay. It's a 21-year-old kid that turned 21 2 months ago. What do you want? And everybody's like, well, this is ruining his development. He's too worried about other stuff. I don't think he is. I don't think it matters if that dude has some chains or some tattoos. He's going to be the player he is. And if you've never played this game, being comfortable is the most important thing. And if you're comfortable that way, get out on the field comfortable and produce. That's what we want. And I'm not a backer of the chains, the jewelry, the flash. I'm not like, I love that. I don't dislike it. And I'm not an old school guy that's like, it needs to be this way. I like it all. I like baseball. You do what you want. I think kids like Max Clark are really good for growing the game. I'll tell you that. The kids love him. Let's go Connor Griffin. Let's go Spencer Jones first because Spencer Jones is another guy that got moved down today, which the Yankees, I hate these guys, man. I freaking hate these guys. I really do. I understand where they're at with the outfield. They got Belly, they got Grish, they got Judge. I don't know who else they're going to throw out there, but that's your fault. You did that. This is 3 yawns. That's a record for the Hold My Ball podcast. I told you, it's like 4 a.m. I'm watching this Japan. I was going to say Japanese. They gave up a run. Japan is up 1-0 in the bottom of the 8th. That's a bummer. Do we want to know how they got the score, the run? We do, real fast. Let's see. Top 8. Bottom 8. Leadoff guy got hit by a pitch. That's the one thing you can't do. It's one thing you can't do. Munetake Murakami strikes out. Kenya Wakatasuki doubles on a line drive to right fielder. The guy scored. Throwing error by right fielder. Great. You got hit by pitch and an error in the bottom of the 8th. Check. Can't happen, man. Gosh darn it. Those are my guys. I don't think they're going to win. Spencer Jones gets sent down to AAA. This feels pretty early for spring training. I know there's time left, but this is like kind of second wave of cuts. What are you doing, New York? What are you doing? What do you want out of this kid? What do you want out of him? Spencer Jones was 6 for 18 this spring, 333 batting average, 455 OBP, 889 slugging, a 1344 OPS, 3 bombs, 7 ribbies, 3 stolen bases, and 6 strikeouts. 33%. He had a 33% K rate, and you want his strikeouts down. They got to be low. They got to be low. You know what Aaron Judge was last year when he received his second straight MVP? You guessed it. 33% of the time, Aaron Judge struck out last year. These stupid Yankees. I'm telling you, man. It's hard for me to talk about them without getting irritated. I just want to know what they want out of Spencer Jones. They're going to let him rot away in the minors. And he's supposed to debut this year. That's great. And maybe they're just trying to be Judge. They're trying to make him Judge. Judge debuted when he was 24. Spencer Jones is 24. Judge's first season, he had 82 at-bats. 82 at-bats for Judge, who right now is the greatest hitter in all of baseball. He's the best. Aaron Judge. We all agree. He's the best. His first season, when he was 24 in the big leagues, he had 82 at-bats. He struck out 42 times. That's over 50%. Over half his at-bats. In 82 at-bats, he struck out 42 times. He hit 4 home runs. 4. That's awful. That's god-awful. That's Aaron Judge. His first full season, he struck out 208 times in 542 at-bats. You know what that is? That's a 38.5% strikeout rate. He actually led the whole league in strikeouts with 208. Or maybe just the American League. I don't know. He also had 52 pumps. 52 bombs. He struck out 208 times. Did anybody give a damn? No, because he had 52 bombs. And he had a whole bunch of ribbies. So he struck out 33% of the time, 38.5%. Who gives a damn? You let him get his feet wet and he hit 52 tanks for you. Judge debuted at 24. Spencer's 24. Judge, 3 years college, 2.5 years in the minors. Spencer, 3 years at Vandy. He's coming into his 4th year in minor league baseball. He got drafted in 2022. 22, 23, 24, 25. This is 26. He's coming into his 5th professional year. And he's sitting in double and triple A as a 6'7" lefty who has the most pop in the league right there with Judge and friggin' O'Neal Cruz and all these dudes. And he plays in a Cracker Box stadium for a pull hitter, and you're going to let him rot away in triple A. Dumbass Yankees. And now Connor Griffin. We've talked about him. We'll continue to talk about him. He's electrifying. He's good. I just think he has to be on the Pittsburgh Pirates opening day roster, or else the Pittsburgh Pirates fans are going to be pissed. Put him on the roster. Well, you have nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing. If Pittsburgh doesn't put Connor Griffin on the opening day roster, stupid. And I know I've said this. This is like a little bit of a repeat episode on certain things, but these guys are still here. They're still doing it. Connor Griffin needs to be on the Pittsburgh Pirates opening day roster. Final update before I go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's 4-0. It's 4-0 Japan. We got to see how they scored. Gosh darn it, man. 4-0 Japan. So we got the hit by pitch to start the inning. We got a double to score a run. We have a ground out. There's 2 outs now. Runner on third. We got a Kaito Kazono walks, and then Ukyo Shuto homers on a fly ball to right center field. Kenya Wakasuki scores. Kaito Kazono scores. Ukyo Shuto homers. Then we get a pitching change, and then we get back-to-back singles. Bummer for my guys over there in the Czech. Good showing, though. That's the show today. The World Baseball Classic being in full swing is such a thing of beauty. I love it. I know you guys do. The season is on its way. It's coming soon. There's so many good things around the corner. I will stay here. I will be updating you on my thoughts of things that you watch and giving you my perspective, whether it be right, wrong, or indifferent. I will be giving it to you.
今回も動画をご視聴いただき誠にありがとうございました。今回の内容はいかがでしたでしょうか。もしよろしければチャンネル登録と高評価をしていただけると今後の動画制作の励みになります。それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。